Hello guys, this is your guy BTG Biafran Tech Guy today on another interesting edition. So what we got here, we're gonna be using this soldering iron to mend some of our broken plastics. And why do we want to do this? Because you're going to be saving yourself some bunch of money trying averting not to use glue. This very episode, you're not going to be using any glue at all. You heard what I said clearly. You are not going to be using any glue. So if you're up for it, stay tuned. And please, if you're new to my channel, kindly subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up and hit the notification bell icon. So if I put on any video about techs or new discoveries from my own channel, so you can be able to be the first who is going to be watching it. Are you ready? Let's go to it. Okay guys, now what I want to say here is there are different kinds of glue in the market right now, which is promising you heaven on earth, and most often times they can be disappointing. So because of that, we're going to be using this to illustrate how you can actually use your soldering iron to actually mend your broken pieces. We're going to be using this socket as a sample today. So first thing, you want to plug it and let it heat up. You can turn it all the way up, or if it is not having adjustable, once you heat it up. Now let me show you something here. So this is it. You can see it right here, right? So it's pretty open. And funny side is that you might actually run into this kind of problem where it doesn't even have something to screw it with. All right, it doesn't have any screw. Previously we just used some sort of a tape like this to actually hold it in place so it doesn't shift out of the way. All right, then we'll go ahead. Now we have the two places in place, so let me get to close shot so you know what we're doing. So you just want to hold it right here and draw a line like that. And it is very simple as that. In as much as you're done doing the job inside and you know you don't want to open it again, you can go ahead and do this. All right, now let me pause it and get the light better so it can give you detail. Okay, now you can see, if you can look at it very well, you know that there's a difference between here and here. Here is where I just welded right now. So I'm gonna be doing the same thing over the other side, knowing fully well that I'm not gonna open this again. So I'm gonna start like this. Don't press it too hard inside. Don't be too fast. Don't be too slow, because if it's too slow, you're gonna damage it when you go inside. So just look at what I'm doing right now. I am welding these two pieces together. You might just be seeing it like as if it's just a line, but no. I'm remelting this, and I'm fusing them together. There is no glue that's gonna be as stronger as this. Previously, the glues which you used to use actually used to perform this kind of welding, whereby you remelt these both composites together, then rejoin them together. Then after doing that, they're strong. So let me also do it on this very part here. Then we can take off the sellotape that we placed somewhere here. You want to do it and make sure there is no any line in between it. So what you're doing, like I said, you know the implication of what you're doing. Don't touch it. If you touch it, it's gonna hurt. So now this thing is fully closed. You can even go ahead and do it on this side too. Now there are different tips for this soldering iron. The best tip for it is going to be the one that is flat like a knife, not just too big. And you can see it right here. So now that I'm done, I can go ahead and tear this one off. All right, so let me drop this and get this guy off, and voila, you won't open again because it has been sealed. All right, so you can do the same thing and go the other way. Now I want to use some other things as an example so that you don't think that this is just only applicable to sockets. No. So let me position my light very well so it can shine on. Now let's say here we got a string here, and we got these two objects here, this second object. So we're going to be fusing these two together. So let's go ahead and do that. But you got to be careful because this iron is pretty hot, right? If you have some sort of anything like a bench vise, you want to do that in the same place. So gonna hold it. Let me draw it close to you so you see it. So you do it the same way. It's about remelting the two joints together simultaneously. I've just done that, and I'm gonna blow it to allow it cool. All right. Now that is it right there. I'm gonna do it on the other side also. Make sure you hold it strong so it doesn't get broken off. So have this side also. All right. I'm gonna do the same thing here. I hope you catch that. I'm trying to give you the best shot here. Want to apply some air to it to allow it to cool off. So now we got something like a whistle on the end of the, so pretty much that is it. I'm gonna also illustrate this using one more. You can do it much more right round so it gets glued to it the more. Like I told you, the science behind this whole thing is remelting the two rubber plastic. When you remelt them, you get back and hold it in place. Look at it right there. So I'm going to drop it right there and it's not falling off any longer. All right. So let's go over to these two pieces here that are broken off and we'll apply the same method again. So we want to do the same method again. Come on. Align the face properly to make sure that they are flushed. If suppose you want to join two of them, it's actually a piece of laptop cover that's broken off. I just want to use this just for the sake of this video to illustrate there is no limit to what you can do with this thing here. Different materials, in as much as they are plastic, do not waste your money buying glues anymore. Okay, got us one here. Right, I'm gonna touch just on this side here a little bit. And now the both of them are together. So easy fix. You don't spend any dime. In as much as you have this soldering iron, you want us to go furthermore? Okay, let's try this. Should we break this off? Should try to break this off. Okay, we got a very good test subject right here, which in most often times it's gonna be the ideal situation here. So here we have an iPhone charger that the cover is popped out of place. So we wanna clip it, but it keeps opening. Right, it clips but it keeps opening. When we close it, it keeps opening. So I'm gonna be using this today to fuse it up. You can see, right? So I'm gonna be using this to fuse it up just the same way I've taught you here. Target the joint in between the two subject you're trying to solder, and even if you make a mess, don't worry. Why did I say you shouldn't worry? Because you might not just need the abrasive paper to sand it off when you're done. The excess that is popping out, because it's going to be popping out when you're done. Don't touch it like I did right now, because it's going to be hurt if you do, because that's actually a very hot plastic. So gonna perform this here again. Be careful not to let it touch your hand, because it's gonna want to remelt your hand also. Just target the joint in between the two subject you're trying to glue together. Right now apply some air to it. Now you see, even without me telling you, it won't get off like it used to get off before again. So this is a perfect solder without any glue to it, just using a soldering iron, nothing but a soldering iron. We've performed like 3 different kinds of joint here using this soldering iron, and you see it works. So here it's no more opening, so you can go ahead and find a very small abrasive to chip off some of the remaining excess so it can be very smooth. So let me do that and we round up. Okay, sorry guys, I didn't find a suitable abrasives, but you can do that at the comfort of your own home, you know. But here, the main point here which I want you to understand here is this, all right? It is opening before, but right now it's gonna be far more easy to break this than to open it. It will never agree to separate. So now you have known how to be able to solder your appliances, your broken rubbers, without using a glue. This is gonna, I believe, is gonna save you tons of money. So guys, if you enjoyed this tutorial and if you learn a new thing today, subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up, and I tell you what, I gotta catch you guys later. This is a BTG guy. Bye for now.